Hi, everybody. I hope you're having an amazing start to the November month. I'm actually I was kind of looking at doing a motivational minute for our team. And I thought, why not just do it on my main page, my personal profile, to be able to share my thoughts over this month. And I'm actually going to be referring to this awesome book I love. It's called The Heart of a Leader by Blanchard. And it's got insights into the art of influence. And I know that in everything that we're doing every day, whether we are, building a business, whether we're a parent, whether we're impacting people through our churches or sports groups or whatever, we get the opportunity to be able to impact people. Good morning, Sabrina. It's lovely to be able to see people popping on. Say good day. When you pop on, say good day. I'd love to see who's around and about this morning. So I wanted to share some of these points over the course of this month, just to give some people maybe some food for thought. It might be just a word. I always believe that there are no accidents, so it might be just a word that you're meant to hear on the day that you happen to tune in. I'd love you to join me for most of the month. I am going to be doing a little bit of traveling around, so it may not be exactly the same time every day, but I am committing to doing this every single day as we move forward over these next few weeks till we get through to the end of the book. So if you do want to get the book, it's called The Heart of a Leader by Blanchard, and it's a great little book with some fantastic thought starters in there. So who knows where this might actually go, but I just thought I wanted to share with those of you who are in my circle. I know I share posts and that, but I don't always go live on my personal profile. Lots of times my Juice Plus family are sick of hearing me, so I thought I would actually join in to the greater world and actually see who else would like to listen rather than me having to bombard the same people all of the time. Good morning, Davina. Good morning, Melissa. Hi, Christy. It's great to see you all and that coming on here. It's fantastic. I hope wherever you are in the world today that it is absolutely beautiful for you. I know here in Newcastle today, it's lovely. The sun is shining. We started the day off with yoga at our office, which I love about Thursday mornings. It's yoga week. So yoga morning, should I say. So it's great. This week's actually been a few weeks of firsts for me. I also did Pilates on a reformer for the very first time the other day. I'm finding little bits of muscles that I didn't know that I actually had. And so making that real commitment to just to try some new things so that I'm mixing up what it is that I'm doing for my health and well-being as well. So I encourage you to do the same. Maybe make November a month of firsts, some first things that maybe you haven't thought about doing before. So let's have a little look at what's the first point that Ken makes in this book. And the first quote he's actually got in here is, the key to developing people is to catch them doing something right. And that's actually from his book, The 1 Minute Manager, an oldie but a goodie. Let's think about that. The key to developing people is to catch them doing something right. And he talks about the fact that catching people doing right is the most powerful management concept. Unfortunately, most leaders have a genius for catching people doing things wrong. I also always recommend that leaders spend at least an hour a week wandering around their office, their operation, catching people doing things right. Do we think that just refers to the office? No, it doesn't. Really and truly, how often within our families do we focus on what's wrong? How do we focus on what has actually gone wrong, or somebody doing something wrong? And how often do we actually neglect what actually is going right in our families, in our relationships with our loved one? I know myself, I know that I have gone through stages where poor Mick, I'm sure he thinks he can't put a foot right because I'm focusing on what's not right. And so I have been really making conscious effort to be really mindful of what are the things that are great, what is going right, and catching, whether it's Mick, whether it's the kids, whether it's friends, whether it's the people in our office, our teams, really focusing on what's working right. Now, that's not to say that we ignore what's not right or what's going wrong or some challenges or whatever like that. They're all learning moments. And so, we have the saying, every day is a school day, so the opportunities to be able to learn from those things. But just imagine how you can raise people up if you were to really think about how can you catch people doing right. When people give you the great service, raise them up. You know what? They might have had a crappy day before, but they have put a smile on their face to be able to serve you. How often do we say, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate how you've actually, served me today, or whatever it might be. Hi, Joe. Hi, Roberta. It's awesome. Hi, Marie. So it's really, really fantastic to be able to kind of sow into people's lives by being in that place of, you know what, I want to catch them doing right. So as Ken says, the key to developing people is to catch them doing something right. And my challenge to you over this next day or this next 24 hours till we gather again is to think about how many people can you actually catch doing something right? How many people can you raise up today and kind of put a smile on their dial by thanking them for what it is that they have done for you, for noticing what people are doing for you all around you, whether that is somebody letting you in traffic, whether it is somebody holding a door open for you, whether it is, you know, somebody letting you jump the queue at the coffee shop, or whether it is somebody serving you that most amazing cup of coffee. Even if it's not that amazing, thank them for the job that they are doing, and make it your goal to actually put a smile on their dial and raise them up. When we find ourselves focusing on what's negative, stop. Just take a little breath and ask yourself 2 questions. What's good in this moment? What is good in this moment? And what can I learn in this moment? Because what I have found to be true is that there's always kind of, you know, that kind of other side to the silver lining, I suppose. There's always something that's in there, either as a learning moment, so something that we learn to kind of do better or not do again, whatever it might be. And there's always something to be grateful for, because every day above ground, every breath that we get to take, every moment that we get to learn is actually something to be truly, truly grateful for. So that's my little kind of motivational daily inspiration for November. I've decided that I will share with the world just some thoughts from one of my favorite kind of authors, Ken Blanchard. I've got a number of those books over the years, and this one, The Heart of a Leader, Insights in the Art of Influence. Each day I'll touch on a little one of those. So again, just your thought for today. The key to developing people is to catch them doing something right. That's not just in work, it's in every single thing that we do. So I challenge you to go out there and make the world a better place by catching people doing right, being absolutely grateful for every moment we have, every opportunity that we get to be able to serve. And just remember that, you know what, underneath it all, we are so, so blessed. If you're on Facebook today, you're one of the top, you know, 5-10% people in the world, the richest people in the world, because we've got the ability to be able to connect with one another. So be totally, totally grateful for what you are, for who you are and what you have. God bless. See you. Have a great day.